basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Jones with it. 10-4 is the score. Thunder have it. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's now 5 for 6.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Wiggins to the basket, but his shot won't go down.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Thunder have it. George, he got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Westbrook with it. The lead stands at 10. Goes reverse to lay it in. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second guess your shot. You had 3 wide open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Knocked loose. Here's Towns for 2. And the rebound taken in by George. Russell Westbrook powers it through. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
It's Westbrook with the rebound. Runner's good there. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Easy pass to the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Picked up by the Thunder. Knocked loose. Thunder have it. Oh, Russell Westbrook. This is borderline history. 90%.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Knocked loose. Thunder have it. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. This is spiraling out of control.
And this is where you feel so bad for that assistant coach that had the defensive scouting report. You knew he put in the time and effort to give you all the right tools to win this game. You've been caught out of position each and every time, which is the reason you're down.
Yeah, you don't want to make the boss unhappy. Doesn't have the touch. No good. The follow won't go either. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Bayless into the front court. His guys down big. And scores. Strong take.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
It's Minnesota basketball. Knocked loose. Baseline drive. Paul George. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Bayless into the front court. Down a bundle. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Westbrook. Had to force that one, but it's no good. And the basket good at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Russell Westbrook steps into it. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Count the bucket for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Shot from in close, no good.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you 80 million.
Westbrook had to rush that one, and it's no good. Deep three at the buzzer. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Jones with it. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Timberwolves have the basketball. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Schroeder. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. And a putback slam.
A lot of players lift weights, but who cares if you lift weights if you don't use that huge upper body? Great job using that big frame.
Jones with it. He'll run the offense. Shot from the lane won't go.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Minnesota at the controls. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Steven Adams. Huge block. Westbrook with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
From the painted area, won't go down. It's Westbrook. Gets a look. Slams it home on the putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Thunder have it. Dennis Schroeder. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Karl-Anthony Towns. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
The jumper's off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Knocked loose. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Flushes down the slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Off the assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Schroeder had to rush that one, and it's no good. And look out.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Big man, Steven Adams. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the... field.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. Ferguson slams it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Turns and slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Now a whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Paul George able to recover with the block. Westbrook into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way though.
Knocked loose. Thunder have it. Deep two there, won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Oklahoma City's got it. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.